Hello YouTube, welcome to another one of my Duel Links videos. Now today I have for you a Phantom Beast deck. Some of you guys during the live stream, whenever I was pulling the lottery, really wanted me to make a deck. So this is the build I came up with. It's pretty standard, there's nothing too spicy. I'm not running Diffusion, unfortunately, the Mystical Beast. I'm only running the other monsters. We have one Phantom Beast Rock Lizard, one Phantom Beast Thunder Pegasus, which is really cool. Not only is it 2000 defense, but also you can, when your opponent's monster declares an attack, you can remove from play this card from your graveyard to make the battle damage taken by one Phantom Beast monster 0. When this happens, that monster is not destroyed by battle. So you can actually protect one of your Phantom Beast monsters, from battle destruction for one turn, which is really good. And I don't know if you can get more than one, but I feel like one is enough. We have 3 Phantom Beast Wildhorn, which is probably the main monster of the deck. 1700 attack piercer, excuse me. And yeah, with Field of the Warriors, which is the skill I'm using, he actually goes to 1900, which is pretty strong. And we also have 3 Phantom Beast Crosswing, which this card is what boosts the rest of your Phantom Beast monsters by 300 attack for each one of them in the grave. So just by having one of these in the grave, this with the field spell becomes a 2200 attack monster, which is not bad at all, and with piercing. So we have the 3 Crosswings, and then we have 2 Canine Tar. I like it a lot in this deck. You can send cards like Thunder Pegasus and Crosswing to the graveyard whenever you attack with Canine Tar, and then you can take advantage by using something like Powerful Rebirth if you need another monster. So Canine Tar is really good in this deck. Also, you can make him go up to 2400 if you send your Phantom Beast Rock Lizard, with the Field of the Warriors. So it can actually get over pretty big stuff if you need to. We have 2 Gyoku to lock down the back row because we have no other way of dealing with back row in this deck. They're also going to give our monsters a 100 attack boost, which can come in pretty clutch, as you will see in the replays. 2 enemy controller, basic protection, and then the Econ Cheese, it's always nice. 2 floodgates, so we can put those monsters in defense position, and then we can pierce them with Phantom Beast Wildhorn. Powerful Rebirth that I already went over. And then we have Beast Rising, which is what makes the deck so explosive. The cool thing about Beast Rising is that obviously all of your monsters are Beast Warriors, so they all work with each other. And if you have something like Canine Tar and a Powerful Rebirth, you can send a monster to the grave, use Powerful Rebirth, and then your Beast Rising is live. Beast Rising is also going to help you dodge a lot of cards, and because it's a damage step card, if you equip it, if you use it on your Wildhorn for piercing, a lot of times your opponent will not have a way to respond to that, and you'll just win the game right away. So let's go ahead and get into this replays. This deck actually went 7-1 or 8-1. I can't remember. It took me from Platinum 2 to Platinum 4. My only loss was against a Alien deck. But aliens are really strong, and I also opened with absolutely no back row in that duel, so I took the loss. We'll get a Rex Raptor for the first duel. Field the Warriors. And this is a great hand, man. We have Floodgate Trap Hole, we have Beast Rising, and we have Wildhorn. We're gonna go ahead and use Floodgate on the Brachios right away, the prismatic one, for some glitch reason. And we pick up another Floodgate, so now I can go for the attack. He wall disruptions, but I have Beast Rising. So this way I'm dodging this 1600 decrease attack, and it only goes down 800. Plus I pierce. We see the Black Brachios, but I have a second Floodgate. So we're going to be able to protect our Wildhorn. And I pick up Canine Tar. We see the enemy controller, which is fine. I'm gonna send my Thunder Pegasus so that my Wildhorn is protected. Since it's a 2000 attack monster, I use my Thunder Pegasus to protect it, and then I have game after that. Canine Tar is gonna drop. Crosswing, Beast Rising for the BM slash extra duel assessment points. But yeah, pretty nice and easy win. I mean, the 2 floodgates, you know, came in clutch. Hard to lose when you get 2 floodgates. I was so happy when I finally pulled the second one. That's why you guys didn't really see me using floodgate up until this point, because I only had the 1, and now that I have 2, you bet I'm gonna be putting it in pretty much every deck that I can. So now we have Arcana, which I thought was a Dark Magician deck, and I was actually kind of excited for that matchup. But it turns out it's not Dark Magician. Instead, we're seeing Restart Sacred Phoenix, which is not a great matchup since you're running a lot of spell and traps. You know, a lot of your key cards are going to be spell and traps. And he does get Phoenix right away. So I have to summon my Canine Tar, send my Rock Lizard just to get over this Goka. And then, you know, I have to figure out how to deal with Sacred Phoenix afterwards. I'm going to start dumping Crosswings into the grave so I can beef up my Wallhorn. I set another Crosswing. And then I clutch out a second Gyoku, which is going to help me. The 200 attack boost from both Gyoku is going to put my Wallhorn just at 2500 after the 600 attack boost from the Crosswings. And that pretty much wins me the game. Not bad at all. We got Esther Phoenix next. Now Rock Lizard is a very interesting card. The second effect of, you know, your opponent taking 2000 damage if it gets destroyed by card effect sounds so good, but rarely you see it happen. That's why even though I have 2 of them, I only threw 1 in the deck as a splash card. Got Fields of the Warriors, 23 card Destiny Hero deck. Set a card, set a monster. I go ahead and set my Powerful Rebirth, my Beast Rising. We're gonna send Crosswing to the graveyard right away because we have Wallhorn, and I want to start getting him, you know, stronger for that pierce damage. We're gonna see Destiny Signal, so he gets to swarm the board right here. Now, this was my thought process, and I'm gonna pause real quick. He summoned Destiny Hero Fearmonger using this guy right here, Phantom Magician, which to me was really strange. I expected to see Dreamer instead. So when he didn't summon Dreamer, I was like, he has to have it in hand, right? And then when he set an extra monster and not did anything else, then I was pretty sure that this was the Dreamer. So that's why I do the play that follows. Canine Tar is gonna send another Wildhorn to the grave. We're gonna pierce for 1000 right there. I'm gonna activate Powerful Rebirth. Use Beast Rising. 3800. We see the Dreamer. I pierce him for exactly 3000 damage and win the game. Nice and easy. This deck is very explosive if you get the right setup. You definitely don't want to go for the long game. You just want to OTK your opponent before they get a chance to do anything. Now we got Pegasus. And we're going first. Another 23 card deck. I don't know if that's like the new thing, running 23 cards. But I have Beast Rising, which is always a nice, you know, a nice way to start the duel. He doesn't attack either, so I get to destroy the Z Metal tank, and I think he wasn't expecting my piercing damage, because now that he's under 2000 attack points, I mean 2000 life points, his deck is pretty much dead. I assume this is Ties to the Brethren. He summons White Dragon Head, sets another card, does not attack. I go ahead and pin down that new set since he didn't activate the other one before. We're gonna see rollout, and that's completely fine. I have Beast Rising, so that's more than enough damage to end the game right there. Nice and easy. Like I said, 5-6 turns is probably the most you'll want to see when you're using this deck. Gonna take some swift wins or some quick L's. And I feel like that's kind of the strategy you want to take, especially me being in platinum right now. You don't really want to stay in platinum too long. You want to, you know, just get in those duels with those random decks, take a quick win or a quick loss, and then move on. But our last replay is going to be a Bandit Keith. Going second this time. A pretty strong hand. We have Waste to lock down the back row. We have Canine Tower, which is always nice to open up with so that you can start dumping those monsters into the grave. We're gonna see Alien Grave put a counter on my Canine Tower. He gets to draw, which is unfortunate. Sets a card, sets a monster, and at that point I knew I had won the game pretty much. I'm gonna pin down that back row. Piercing for 1300. Activate my Beast Rising during damage step. Easy game, my boys, easy game. And I think that's gonna be it. Yeah, those were very quick duels, very quick replays. And I hope you guys liked it. I honestly don't know how viable it would be to make a deck with wait, is it just 1Z? With this guy right here, Chimera, the Flying Mythical Beast. It would be a nice meme deck, but other than that, I don't think it would make the deck strong. So that's why I just went with this. You can also use the machine Mecha Phantom Beasts. I believe they work with this card as well, but I just went with the Beast Warrior build. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. As always, like, comment, and subscribe if you want. Join my Discord if you haven't. The link will be down in the description, along with my PayPal link if you guys want to support my channel, support my content. Really appreciate that. And till next time.